Heartbreaking news for Little People Big World fans. Today, Matt Roloff had a heart attack and was hospitalized. Her situation is serious. Little People Big World star Matt Roloff was hospitalized after a major heart attack. His health is severe, and physicians are doing everything to stabilize him. As we await his health updates, fans worldwide are shocked. How does this affect the Roloffs? What caused this tragedy? Join us as we dissect what we know. Matt Roloff apparently had severe chest problems at home this morning. Family sources claim he collapsed and paramedics were summoned immediately. Matt was unresponsive when they arrived. He was transported to the hospital where physicians verified a huge heart attack. In such circumstances, survival depends on cardiac stabilization speed, warned doctors. According to sources, Matt's health is fragile and doctors are working 24/7 to rescue him. Fans and loved ones have been supporting on social media as word spreads. His lifelong spouse, Karen Chandler, and his children, Zach, Jeremy, Jacob, and Molly, rushed to the hospital to support him. Many fans are devastated and send prayers, support, and well wishes to Matt and his family. However, his severe health raises doubts about his survival. Matt Roloff has had many health issues. He had nearly 15 procedures for dystrophic dysplasia, dwarfism. Over time, he has had spinal difficulties, arthritis, and other concerns. He has publicly stressed health care. However, his hectic lifestyle, agricultural labor, and family stress may have caused this tragedy. Heart attacks aren't random. Although we don't know the intricacies, scientists think stress, food, and underlying health issues are important. Matt is stressed due to family strife and Roloff Farms legal issues. Was this a warning sign all along? Many fans have noted Matt's tiredness in recent years. Were pre-heart attack signs ignored? Matt has had trouble with his kids, especially Zach and Jeremy. The Roloff Farms sale disagreement caused family strife, with Zach and Jeremy moving away. Some believe Matt's illness is related to high tensions. Matt's health may have suffered from unsolved difficulties despite their efforts. Medical staff are working hard to stabilize Matt. Sources indicate he is getting emergency treatments, including blood clot dissolving medicine and potentially surgery. Survival is unclear now. Heart injury will be one of several variables determining his survival. Fans keep sending prayers and love. The Roloff family has requested privacy at this difficult time, but the outpouring of love is astounding. Many remember Matt as a reality TV star and an inspiring character who never let his disabilities stop him. His fortitude moved millions. How will the Roloff family and Little People Big World fare if the worst happens? Will the program go on without Matt? Roloff Farms family business or sale? Farm and Show have always been driven by Matt. Losing him would hurt his family and followers who have followed him for over 2 decades. But we must hope. Matt has surmounted several challenges. He has the strength to endure this. His persistence, enthusiasm, and family love may save him. Despite being Libras, Karen Chandler and Matt Roloff have long struggled in their relationship on Little People Big World. After Matt divorced Amy Roloff in 2015 after 27 years, he began dating Karen. Their relationship was difficult. Marriage was hard for Amy and Matt. Many were surprised by the Roloffs' divorce. Even Little People Big World fans found it difficult because Karen had managed Roloff Farms for a long period. Many conflicts have arisen in Little People Big World because Matt sold Roloff Farms land in 2022 without telling his kids. Matt may have listed the property because of Karen, which disturbed his children, especially Zach, who wanted to buy a patch of land at a discount. Some blame Karen for Matt and Zach's quarrel. After 6 long years, Matt and Karen are engaged and planning a 2024 wedding. Karen appears to be dating Matt for money. Libras. Calmness is their most famous trait. Most like to make lasting friendships and use their differences to grow. Libras appreciate the comforts and taste of life. Karen seemed like a gold digger who wanted Matt's wealth. Karen loves her lavish lifestyle with Matt. Opportunist, she likes control, attention, and fortune. Karen knew the family's finances from working at Roloff Farms. Because she craved a simple life, she gravitated toward Little People Big World's patriarch. Matt and Karen are unbalanced. Both are narcissistic and lack self-control to tackle difficulties. When Matt and his son Zach argued about the farm's future, Karen didn't help. She made problems worse by turning the farm sale into a private business venture. Zach and his wife Tori left the program and farm to move to Battleground, Washington, after an unproductive meeting with Matt. Matt ruined the Roloff family after the father-son conflict instead of helping his children. Matt, a powder keg, and Karen, his match, are toxic. The relationship is doomed. Libra's passive aggressiveness explains the Roloffs' disputes. Matt has fought with his kids since meeting Karen. Zach declined to answer the producer's questions concerning the engagement, expressing his anguish at his father's proposal to Karen. Matt and Karen considered building a playhouse on their property during Little People Big World Season 25. The couple stopped visiting Karen and didn't want to be related to Zach, Tori, and the kids. I suppose we accepted that they don't desire a relationship. When talking about Amy or the Roloff kids, Karen is passive-aggressive. She often looks down and smiles during interviews, which may be nice. Both should have learned how to manage that. Naturally, Matt and Karen disappoint him. Instead of abandoning Zach, the Little People Big World couple could have attempted an alternative communication technique. Karen is close to the Roloff family, and Matt needs someone to correct him when he makes a mistake. Little People Big World fans have seen big clues that Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler may be splitting up. How do viewers explain this belief? Fans saw Matt Roloff propose to Karen Chandler on the show. The two had been dating for a long, so most people expected Matt to propose. Karen Chandler giving Amy Roloff her ring was a Little People Big World highlight. Amy's bandage removal and demand that Karen show her the ring were amusing. Before Little People Big World ended in a wedding special after season 25, Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler's impending marriage was rumored. Several fans wondered if TLC cameras would record the historic event. Fans know that Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler wanted to marry by 2024, but they never did. The couple's wedding was further delayed. Karen and Matt's wedding was meant to happen in May, but an informant said in August 2024 that it may be delayed until the end of the year. They were considering getting married in Hawaii, but the planning is very early. The wedding was postponed due to Matt's mother's age and need for extra care. Many Little People Big World fans argued if Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler's relationship was finished. After season 25, the program was discontinued, giving Matt and Karen more time together. However, some admirers fear these two may be in danger. Someone asked, "Is Matt and Karen still together?" I haven't seen her on his Instagram in ages. She hasn't blogged in years, so it didn't tell me anything either. Another commenter stated, "I think the connection is staged." The chat Karen and Tori had while painting the chicken coop on the episode showed they are both extremely worried about their imagery. After saying she's a gold digger, Karen realized others are doubting her intentions, which got to her. The third individual said, "Cha-Ching won't disappear. She's played the long game too long to stop. She's after something other than Matt." Matt and Karen discussed his surprise proposal on Little People Big World. Zach and Tori Roloff offered parenting tips they wish they had known sooner. In an exclusive peek of Tuesday's TLC episode, the duo claims they have great news to share during dinner with their friends Ty and Shelley. Title cards that read Dunjol. 3 days ago, Matt asked Karen an unexpected question in Arizona, then appeared on TV. After sharing their exciting news, 62-year-old Matt tells a producer, "I proposed to Karen and she accepted." "You told me I want to grow old with you," she says. "I've thought about this for years," he said. "I cried after he said." When the proposal was exposed, Karen said she had no idea that he had my parents and friends on the line. Matt says just a few people knew, while Karen says, "My closest friends and relatives, but no one told me." At sunset in Arizona, they discussed their idea. Karen stated, "Our backyard is our favorite Arizona area." After sunset, the atmosphere was relaxing and lovely. "I walked inside the room, took the ring out of my suitcase, and placed it in my pocket," Matt says, alluding to his proposal time. "I realized, you know what, maybe I should do it now. Will you marry me?" brought out the package. He says she glanced at the package, then at me, and felt, "What's this?" The package was opened by her. She's smart. She knew this bundle was good. Karen remembered needing time to process the idea. After he asked, I was astonished and we stopped. After a few minutes of talking, I started crying with joy. Don't you want to see it in the light? I responded, I simply want to sit and enjoy this time. Since 2006, TLC's Little People Big World has followed Matt and Amy Roloff and their 4 children. The Roloffs had twins Zach and Jeremy, Molly and Jacob. Like his parents, Zach Roloff is the only dwarf sibling. The show follows the couple as they raise all their children on their Oregon farm despite their physical condition. All the Roloff siblings have gradually left Little People Big World to seek jobs and families. With his wife Audrey, Jeremy Roloff left the show first in 2019. Molly Roloff, the lone sister, attended college a year later. She still occasionally appears in Little People Big World. Zach and Tori Roloff are the latest pair to leave the Roloff family farm and program after the reality star's public conflict with his father. Jacob Roloff, the youngest family member, was 9 years old when the show debuted and has earned the most attention for his leaving. Roloff was filmed throughout his childhood and adolescence for over 10 years. After turning 18, Jacob Roloff left the show and dropped out of high school in 2016. He left the program for unknown reasons. However, the youngest Roloff has talked out about reality TV's incessant pressure and turmoil and how it ruined his life. In 2016, Jacob Roloff left Little People Big World on Instagram, saying producers embellished narratives for ratings. He said the show didn't reflect actual family relationships and writing. He explained that he had already decided long ago that he would not be a part of the crew once he was allowed to do so, since he had seen how their agenda conflicts with the well-being of his family. After these stunning discoveries, Roloff clarified that he loved his family and spent a lot of time with them, but he would never appear on TV again. The former reality star kept a quiet profile as his brothers and parents filmed for the show, keeping his word. Jacob Roloff's verbing book brought him back to the spotlight in 2018. The book's Amazon description describes it as 3 short pieces about Roloff's growth, spiritually, intellectually, in the public eye. In the book, Roloff discusses how filming the program caused him mental upheaval, especially in his family connections. In 2018, Roloff engaged Isabel Rock and announced it on Instagram. A year later, they married in a very intimate ceremony on the Roloff family farm in Oregon. The Roloff family attended, with Zach's wife Tori posting photos from the memorable day on social media. His older brother Jeremy Roloff posted images of the newlyweds on his story, expressing his joy. Despite their lengthy divorce, Matt and Amy Roloff attended the celebration. Even though Jacob Roloff wasn't filming Little People Big World, his family was still close. A startling turn came in 2020 when Jacob Roloff revealed more about his experience as a kid reality star. The Roloff brother claimed Chris Cardamone, a Little People Big World producer, assaulted him. Roloff said on Instagram that it took him years to accept the executive field producer's abuse as a child. He said Cardamone's actions were a protracted grooming process and won't discuss it. However, Roloff expressed concern about Cardamone's actions and hoped he would never be near children again. Roloff said assault may happen to anyone at any moment. He said he didn't speak out sooner because he needed time to comprehend the incident as a youngster. Roloff then questioned reality TV in general, discussing the effects of growing up in front of millions of people who saw everything. The announcement prompted Roloff's relatives to provide support. Amy Roloff, his mother, responded on the message, telling her son he no longer had to feel alone and shoulder the weight. Isabel Rock, Roloff's wife, said she was proud to know, love, and marry him. A few months after posting their pregnancy on Instagram in 2021, Jacob Roloff and Isabel Rock had their baby, Mateo Roloff. The youngest Roloff, like most things in his life, chose not to publish his son's photos on social media to safeguard his privacy. A year later, the U.S. Sun reported that Jacob Roloff, his wife, and son had returned to their family property. According to the reality star, his family lived in a fifth-wheel RV on private land under intensive development near the Roloff farms. While Matt Roloff fought with his other 2 sons, Jacob and Isabel Rock moved into a modest home on their $4 million property. The U.S. Sun said that the pair moved in with family to save money and work on the farm. An informant said Matt Roloff and his fiancée, Karen Chandler, helped the young couple with their kid, while Jacob Roloff works on the farm. The youngest Roloff earned his father's approval by chopping wood, operating the pumpkin farm, and delivering work supplies on a tractor while his brothers skipped the family's busiest season. In another U.S. Sun account, the Roloff brothers appeared to have fought. Their relationship seems to have mellowed with time. For now, Jacob Roloff works on the family farm alongside his father. The former reality star publishes photos of his profession and family to show followers his life on his own. The youngest Roloff sibling, formerly considered the rebel, has found happiness away from the cameras.